Hey, what up? I know it's been a while since I dropped one of these, but I'm I just haven't been in a mood. I haven't been in the mood to even do these things. It's so many albums I want to do. It's so many albums I want to do. So little time. I'm gonna right now. I'm gonna make time. I'm gonna talk about this album right here, Patient Number 9 by the legendary Ozzy Osbourne. Like surprisingly, like 2 day a day prior to me even doing this review, I found this album at the bargain bin at Target. This is only $2. Of course, it was regularly $17, but it was the last one in the bin. I found it with a Nickelback CD. It was in a bargain bin. This was like only $2, and this album only came out last year. I'm like, dang, they hate to do that much. But I digress. What I love about this album, like I rarely hear any shitty albums from Ozzy. Like Ozzy, who many consider the king of heavy metal. Like I like how he stays in his own lane. I like how he sticks with his style. He's always stuck with his style, even in this day and age of metal, with the growling and the screamo and the clean vocals slash guttural vocals. Ozzy never tried to go down that route. He always stayed true to his style and what he did. And like only Ozzy can do what Ozzy does. Only Ozzy can sing what Ozzy sings. When it comes to his solo albums, I don't think I've ever heard a crappy album from Ozzy. The only shitty album I've ever heard from Ozzy Osbourne is his '95 album Osmosis. When it Well, anyways, Patient Number 9 sticks to that style of metal with 13 tracks, and all 13 tracks are killer. And it plays along to Ozzy Osbourne's style of singing and his delivery, and how he places and manufactures and just materializes his music. That's the word. I'm a loss of words for like the way he materializes his music. You could tell the way he sing his on stage persona, his singing is completely different compared to his compared to his regular song. You could feel the energy coming through these songs. When you hear them, of course, opening up with Patient Number 9. I don't know what Patient Number 9 means, but it has to do with something being falls to the 5150 category. And I like how this album right here, it features, he does a lot of does features with people who he have history with, like with Jeff Beck and Zakk Wylde, Tommy Iommi. You hear them on mainly a lot of these albums, like Zakk Wylde, who's been his main guitarist since Randy Rhoads died, and then you got Tommy Iommi, who performed with him in Black Sabbath. And then you got those killer songs like Immortal, whereas Mike McCready just doing like this somewhat redundant guitar solo, but it kind of fits in with the song, the way the song is delivered and all that. And like songs like Parasite, which also features it has Zakk Wylde's signature written all over it. And I like the way those songs are put together, and the lyric, some of his songs, the lyrical content, it stays tried and true to his quote unquote Prince of Darkness persona, especially like songs like No Escape From Now or One of Those Days with Eric Clapton. Like when he did, I think he did two. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, like this is the only song on this album that he performed with Eric Clapton, One of Those Days. And which so much describes how he feels about a higher power, or the way he feels about religion and whatnot. And then songs like A Thousand Shades, which also features once again Jeff Beck playing guitar, just kicking it a hole through your stereo. And songs like Mr. Darkness featuring Zakk Wylde, and Nothing Feels Right, which falls along I know he collaborates a lot with primarily Zakk Wylde, because that's his main man. I guess that's his main man to go to when it comes to playing guitars, because Like I said again, he's always been Zach Wild. He's always been his go-to guy for playing guitar, for songs. Whenever Ozzy makes an album, he calls that dude. And like you could tell by listening to this album, you could tell he was cooking this up during the COVID and the pandemic scenes. And Eric, like of course he stopped dying the roots of his head and let the gray show a bit. And like you could kind of tell he's moving into that old man. Like he of course he's in his 70s, but damn, he's finally giving it to his old man persona, whatnot. And especially with songs like Evil, I wasn't really. So then you got songs like Evil Shuffle. I wasn't really feeling Evil Shuffle. 'Cause I think that kind of falls into the category of other songs like songs like Hellraiser from his No More Tears album, or like back to the Mr. Darkness, like the Mr. Darkness album. The Mr. Darkness song sound kind of feels like Mr. Crowley from his Blizzard of Oz album. And then you got songs like Degradation Rules. Damn, I can't even get the word out. Which also features another a feature with Tommy Iommi and just kicking it. And with songs like Dead and Gone, God Only Knows, and Dark Side Blues. The last three songs basically sound like throwaway songs, like songs he was about to leave on the cutting room floor, but he's like, why not? Might as well put this with the album. And then like of course the final song, Dark Side Blues, that sound like some live song he just happened to just throw in there. But like this album is pretty damn good. I have yet to hear a terrible, besides Osmosis. Everything before and after Osmosis sounds pretty damn good, and this right here falls to the category of all the kick-ass albums that Ozzy Osbourne has put in. From a scale of 1 to 10, I give it a 9. From a scale of 1 to 20, I give it a 16.